Hey gang, hope you are doing great. The Red Dragon here, and I guess you could consider this like my proof of life video. It has been a long time, and with all the craziness in the world, I figured, yay, I'll let you know that I'm still here, still kicking. I had thought about doing just a video of like something in the news and throwing up a video pretending like I didn't realize I hadn't uploaded in over a year, but ultimately decided, you know what, I'll do a little update video, tell you what's been going on, and then what I have planned going forward. So first off, things actually going really good. Been taking my time and just really focusing on being a dad. It's absolutely wonderful. By far the greatest thing I have ever done in this life was help to create life, and so she's just recently turned 2, so she's running around everywhere and just full of energy, the kind of energy that makes you tired even though you're sitting on your butt just watching it. But I wouldn't change it for the world. Definitely the greatest feeling just to be a dad. And I figured she's only gonna be a baby once, and so I want to be there to take in as much as I can. So that was actually a huge reason why I took off so much time, just so I could focus on the family and her. In the last year we did move, so that house that you watched me do a little renovation on, the trap house is what a lot of you called it. It did look like a drug house, but that ended up being a really good investment, turned it around, and now I'm in a house that I feel like I could grow old in. So hopefully won't have to move anytime soon. Married life, doing well, and yes, I am still playing a ton of games, but it's been so nice not to have to feel like you need to record everything that you're playing, not having to worry about the next video or what you're going to talk about. It just jumping in with friends and just enjoying myself. And it's never like I never stopped loving games. It's just that whenever you were doing videos as long as I was and uploading as often as I was, I kind of burnt myself out, to be honest. And so it was nice just to have a time where I'm just playing games and not worried about making a video with the footage or whatever. But I gotta tell you, I have had this itch, and I've certainly missed uploading. I was doing videos as a child. Like sometimes in junior high, they would have like extra credit projects, and sometimes the extra credit would be like making a video, and I would always choose that, and I would be like the only one who would choose that. But me and my friends, we would get together, and I've just always loved, talking about different things and creating videos and then sharing them with people. And so I've been wanting to do a comeback for a while now, and I think I've had enough time, and I feel like I can manage my time a little bit better without running into the burnout issue that I ran into in the past. Now, there were times where I thought about logging in and just destroying the channel and burning it down to the ground, but thankfully I didn't do that, at least not yet. But I've still got that card, in the back pocket if I want to. But I just didn't want this to ever feel like a job, because it's not my job. It's a hobby, but it's something that I do enjoy doing. But if I do come back, which I guess it's not if I do, I'm here, I'm making this video, else I wouldn't be here making this video if I wasn't planning on coming back. But just being honest here, this is going to take a while, because sitting here recording this feels weird. And there's a lot of things that I've forgotten how to do, and some stuff I don't know how to do, because I decided just to make a fresh start all the way around. So I've always edited with Sony Vegas, for instance. Now I've moved over to a completely different platform, so I'm starting from nothing. And so a lot of videos may be really basic for a while until I get to learning the new program, which I'm using DaVinci Resolve now. And it's got some really cool features that I couldn't do in Vegas. I'm just still learning how to use that. And so there's going to be a rocky start. So it's going to take me some time to get back into the swing of things. But also, I'm sure YouTube has changed. YouTube's always changing, usually always for the worst. And to be honest, that's another thing that kept me away for a while. Because it really sucks, as somebody who loves to speak freely and loves to hear other people speak freely, even if you're saying something stupid. Like sometimes you got to say something stupid out loud to hear how stupid it sounds. Or sometimes people are just really idiotic. And like, I'd rather them be able to speak freely so that I know that they're people that I don't want to associate with or hang around, because they're, that's just not what I want in my life. But if you are limiting people on what they can say, then you never really know how people truly are. And I'll give you an example as far as how YouTube muzzles people. So one of the videos or series that I was making before I left that I really enjoyed, it was honestly one of my favorite things to do, was the After Dark series. And so if you're watching this video and you remember that, this video footage right now probably reminds you of that, because that's what I would do, is strap a GoPro to my car and go out driving and then come back and, talk about some dark stuff usually. And it was a lot of conspiracy topics. And at the time, YouTube would regularly demonetize those videos, even though they weren't conspiracy theories. They were things that the government had already been caught in the act, and so they admitted to, and they were conspiracy facts, like the fact that the CIA had literally infiltrated all the news on TV, radio, and print at one time, or that they were infecting African Americans with different diseases and stuff. And so they were still things that, even though they were true, YouTube says, you can't talk about this. You can't tell people that this actually happened. I guess because maybe they may start questioning other things that are happening now. And so now we got to wait on the media to tell us the true story. Even though the media, they may have a story that has been wrong for months or years. And at the time, you would have conspiracy theories or theorists asking questions about, is this really, true, or is it like this? And then, come around full circle, go back, and the conspiracy theorists were right and the media was wrong. But it's the people who question the official narrative who are the most dangerous. So can't have any wrong think around here. Sort of just another good example is the government, saying that they had stopped their UFO investigation program decades ago. And then a lot of people said, well, it's a conspiracy theory if you think, the government's still involved in UFO investigations. Even though people said, well, if you read between the lines, just because they stopped one program doesn't mean that they didn't start another one. And then lo and behold, it takes the New York Times reporting that, yes, the government does indeed have a UFO investigation program for everybody to go like, oh, yeah, okay. Now I believe it. The New York Times told me. So now it's real. So it's just crazy, and it's terrible as a creator knowing that I have to limit myself on what I can discuss. And for that reason, I hate using YouTube, but it's also the only platform that you can really reach an audience. And so I think as long as I try to be as transparent as I can with you and tell you, hey, I want to talk about things that I can't talk about because I'm going to get punished, then I guess that's the best way to kind of handle that, at least for right now. And I don't know, maybe I'll come up with something else going forward. But it's something that I definitely have struggled with, especially for like a principle thing. But one thing that I definitely want to do, and I'm sure not everybody's going to like it, is that I'm definitely going to expand my content, and sometimes way outside the realm of gaming, which I've always done to an extent. I mean, just what we just talked about, the conspiracy videos, that had nothing really to do with gaming most of the time. But I want to go even further, with dad life, getting older, you're more into like do-it-yourself projects, and so you may see some videos that you're like, what in the world is Red uploading? Why did he buy that, and why is he reviewing it? That's not why I subscribed. Look, I'll continue to title everything so that whether or not something may interest you. I'm never going to try to deceive you on purpose. I could always make 5 different channels, but that would be really annoying and just a huge inconvenience. And so, like I said, the goal for this, for me, is just to have it be easy and me to do something that I love and not for it to feel like work. So you may see do-it-yourself videos or family videos and reviews of places we visit or anything that I buy. Because if I buy something, usually the first thing I do before I buy it is I go watch a video review on it. And a lot of stuff that I go try to find information on, the videos suck. So like I would like to do the public a service, and if I have something that I feel like I can do a decent review on to tell you how it works, even though it may not be tech related, it may not even be gaming related, just something that I want to get out there, I'm going to put it on there. And it's just going to be just the Red Dragon channel, which it always has been, but some people think it's the Red Dragon Gaming channel. But it's, you know, just my channel to just upload and talk about whatever I want to, really. And I'm definitely going to still have plenty of gaming content. And I've been thinking about how I'm going to kind of test the waters. Some of this is going to be like, I'm just going to have to upload stuff and just see what you like and what you don't like. Because I've thought about different formats and sometimes doing really short news clips, like 2 or 3 minute long videos. But I'm still going to do, you know, longer videos as well, where I just, you know, give my in-depth opinion on certain topics. So you're going to see a lot of random stuff probably, and a lot of different format changes until I figure it out. And I definitely need your help to figure it out. I want your feedback. I want to know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of, and all that good jazz. I've always tried to listen to you. So I know another thing that I should probably address is some of you may be wondering about VGN. I probably won't bring back VGN. I know a lot of you enjoyed it. I loved the idea. It was just very time consuming. Like I was waking up, I'm a one-man show, and I would spend like the first hour of my day just scouring the net, you know, looking for all the hot topics and news, and then the news is constantly happening, so you have to stay on top of it all throughout the day. And again, that's just precious time that I could be spending doing something else. And so if you want, you know, headlines, you can follow me on Twitter. That's probably the best place, because I'm still posting tons of news stories there that I'm watching. And then of course, if I find something really interesting, then I make a video about it. But I did want to let you know, I am serious about reviving the channel, bringing content back to it. Even if, like I said, some of the stuff you may not like. But I do hope that you stick around. If not, I totally understand. I don't stick around to channels that I don't care nothing about. So I'm not going to expect you to. But if you do hang around, I really do appreciate it. And like I said, just always give me your feedback. I'll be as honest with you as you are always honest with me. It may be a little bumpy, but we'll get through it together. There's plenty more to talk about. I know this was just kind of jumping all over the place, but this is me kind of getting my feet back into the water, just kind of dipping my toes in and making a video, testing out the new software, seeing how things work whenever I upload a video, because I really haven't uploaded anything since the last time we talked. But I really want to thank everybody who's reached out to me on Twitter or who follow me on Twitter. That's my main platform now, and who have stayed in touch. And what's weird is, like, it seems like this week, more than almost any other, I've received more comments about people wishing that I would come back and do videos. And I guess ask and ye shall receive. But the bottom line is, I am back. And thank you for still being here. Take care. Thanks for watching.